I am Jam, the world premiere, and the title of this video is Creating and Calculating Your Impact based on your intentions and crafting your expression. Now, first I want to break down the meaning of each of these words. Impact is the force of impression of one thing on another. Now, this can be the impact of receiving feedback and critique from others, but more commonly, as we know it, the impact of physical contact. Now, we know intentions to be the goals, the aims, and purposes we intend to carry out for a certain idea. But in this particular context, I'm using intention with an S. Now, in logic, intention is a set of qualities or characteristics used to determine a person, place, or thing, the meaning of a word. Now, let's use the word human. If we want to understand the qualities and characteristics of human, we're going to look to one's morals, one's values, or internal makeup. This is often expressed through adjectives such as having courage, being fearless, being loving and kind. And then on the flip side of that, being hateful and spiteful, or being fearful and timid. This is the intention of human. Now, in logic, intention is matched with extension. So if we can think of intention as all the possibilities of a singular idea, we're going to look at extension as the systems in which we can understand that idea, its limitations, its actualities, how it's manifested. So let's go back to the human example. Now, there are systems that are set in place that determine how we interact with ourselves and others, how we show up based on our gender and our sex, how we interact with others based on culture, and how we reckon with ourselves and those around us based on our spiritual beliefs. This becomes the extension and the intention, which equates to the reference of expression. Now, expression is the process of making known your thoughts and feelings using words and actions. This is the indication of those characteristics, and it's often executed creatively. We have folks who creatively resolve. These can be our artists. We also have folks who are more logical. These can be our mathematicians and our professors. This creates our status and our positionality in society, and ultimately is what creates our impact. Now, how can you use this for your benefit? So let's say, for example, you have an idea or a dream that you know can have an impact on yourself and those around you. First, you want to be aware of the intention. What is the quality and characteristics of that dream? Are you operating out of fear, out of love, out of necessity, out of survival to make this idea or this dream come true? And I use those examples because that's often how we are engaging with society. Now, think of that extension. What practically can you do to make that dream come true? Are you going to get on social media and broadcast your talent? Are you going to go into your media environment and network with folks in your field? Having an idea of the intention and the extension can start to formulate and craft your expression. Now, this can be done in a lot of different ways, and based on your creativity, based on your field and what you want to do in life can determine your unique expression. And ultimately, this is going to be what is your impact. Now, the trick is not to get too caught up on impact, because all of us are out here using this mechanism of intention and expression and impact. Now, to draw back and look at it from a wider perspective, there are actions that were done thousands of years ago that still impact us today. Now, this video serves as a reminder to be more mindful in cultivating those intentions, being more practical in the extension of that idea, and crafting our expression to create more mutually beneficial impacts. Boom.